Imagine a wonderful and pleasant morning. It begins with gleaming from the bright sunlight throughout your room. The warmth of a dewy is holding you back from getting up. Peaceful silence is interrupted by gentle singing of birds which can be heard from the open window. And the most important is that you don't need to rush anywhere. I'm sure that you have had such lovely mornings, right? But wait, is anything missing in this idyllic morning routine? Alarm clock! Does it belong here? No. Why? Let me tell you my story first. I remember clearly that moment when I was 13 and decided that I was independent enough to change my mornings by going from waking up by my parents to the alarm clock. Sounds a bit funny, like I made a mountain out of a molehill, but only I could decide at what time I needed to wake up and get ready on school on time. At first, these moments of waking up were inspiring, and just after one alarm clock melody, I was ready to go brush my teeth. This motivated child inside me felt very responsible for this assignment. But yes, I can't even compare the alarm clock to the calm voice of my mom and her warm hands that caressed my shoulder to wake me up. Over time, this difficulty felt worse and worse. Every morning I opened my eyes because the sharp blade pierced my ears. My alarm clock was a rooster that couldn't sing but did it anyway until I turned it off. And of course, the first thought after the shutdown was to go back to my lovely bed. After 10 minutes, the rooster was catching up with me again, after more minutes again and again. At this part of my speech, waking up from my parents looks like heaven, calm, pleasant, and has only one main character, the goddess, my mother, while waking up from the alarm clock is a hell where you suffer from unstoppable singing of many roosters. I realized that I had a problem with waking up, but I couldn't understand what could be done to fix it. The first idea was that my sleeping mode was wrong. I did research on how many hours I should sleep at my age and fixed my schedule to 8 hours of sleeping. But nothing changed. At that moment, I realized that my problem is deeper. It isn't something that I couldn't think about before. Do you like the sound of your alarm clock? What words would you use to describe it? Maybe loud, sharp, brisk, annoying. Let's agree that mainly everyone thinks that to wake up cheerfully, your alarm clock needs to be like that, because we stereotypically consider that calm and quiet sound just wouldn't wake us up. Even the survey from Sleep Junkie shows that nearly 54% of all respondents are dissatisfied with the alarm clock sounds and feel dread upon hearing it. But I'm sure that almost no one ever thought that the dissatisfaction was bad for their health. According to sound research, the abrupt, tuneless alarm clock sounds can significantly impact morning grogginess, known as sleep inertia. In simple terms, it is a temporary disorientation or decreased performance after awakening from sleep. People may experience slower reaction times, poorer short-term memory, slower speed of thinking and learning. Also, a study by RMIT University found that harsh alarm tones may induce stress and anxiety, resulting in a negative mood at the start of the day. Chronic exposure to sudden, loud alarms may contribute to increased heart rates and blood pressure. It is shocking that bad consequences of using the alarm clocks are proven, but haven't gained wild publicity. They're irreplaceable parts of today's life because another way of waking up wasn't found, so people may not stop using them. The stereotypical thought about what your alarm clock should be usually does not attract the attention of society. So people may suffer from these consequences, but don't even know that the reason for them is the alarm clock. Now, you may say that it is just a few seconds sound, but at this moment, I want you to think about what alarm clock can cause in your life. Everyone knows that your day depends on your morning, and your morning depends on how you wake up, and you wake up with the alarm clock. Bingo! What if tomorrow you will wake up and feel great and motivated to start your productive day like a bee? Sounds attractive. The alarm clock can become our dearest friend instead of an annoying drill in the morning. How? Let's dive in. As I said earlier, I chose to wake up by a rooster because I thought that only its annoying sound could wake me up quickly. The funny thing that it was my conscious choice to wake up unpleasantly, so to make it pleasant, I just could choose another bird that sings nicely for me, like a nightingale. It is the whole solution. You just need to change the melody on your alarm clock. Let's do one small experiment right now. You will hear 4 sounds. Your task is to rate them and to choose the most pleasant sounds. It seems that rooster wasn't the worst version. A bit better, but it remains a rooster anyway. Sounds fine. Wow, I just found the new sound for my alarm clock. So, as you can see, instead of loud and annoying, you just can choose calm, quiet sound or just something that you like in that way. Also, the vibrations are good. It works because the sound just will not stress your nervous system. According to the National Sleep Foundation, for the best results, you can also set an everyday timing before you will wake up or adjust the brightness before 20 minutes you will wake up. But the main idea stays unchanging, the melody. After my own replacement the rooster to the nightingale, my mornings became different. This lovely sound awakens me too, but it feels too calm and quiet. I don't rush to turn it off so I can get up when I feel ready. My morning moods became good. Every day, people tend to choose to wake up with an enemy in their beds, the alarm clock. But remember that only you can decide which character your alarm clock needs to be. Don't lose the opportunity to make it your best friend and a key to a healthier day and successful life.